Hello everybody and welcome to the final part of my Advent calendar. Today we're going to be doing an epic piece of hybrid action music in a Christmas vein. As you can see, Arnold is outside in the rain. What do you mean? He's a dinosaur. You know, if you can put up with sort of plagues of frogs and meteorites and things, I think he can manage a little winter rain in the UK. Now, just to remind you, if you want to, just before we get into this, this is your last opportunity to enter the prize draw for one of 10 of our interactive video courses. So if you want to learn trailer music, video game music, sampled orchestration, or introduction to music, introduction to mixing. These are our brand new style interactive courses with interactive video, -1 projects, a Discord community for you to share your work. It's just all singing and all dancing. Stick your email in and we will maybe pull your name out. And for those of you who just disappointed with Christmas in general, or disappointed with Christmas presents, there you go, something to cheer you up. Ridiculous site. No, we are having a site-wide sale at the moment, so you can save some money, get the present you always dreamt of, a ThinkSpace Education course, thinkspaceeducation.com. Arnold is ready, aren't you, Arnold? Yep. Say yes. That's right. That's as close as Arnold gets to looking excited. Right. Here is the big template. We're back in Cubase. It's got multiple libraries, which are all disabled. And then I turn them on when I need them. So we got BBC Woodwinds, VSL Special Edition. Inside the brass, there we go. We got Berlin brass, we got BBC brass, Spitfire brass, Tom Holkenberg brass, a Flatus brass, and then some special stuff for multi-tonguing down the bottom. We've got orchestral percussion, BBC, Spitfire, Project Sam, and a couple from East West Opus. There's some audio stuff which I tend to drop in, which I've just got as audio files because it's just more efficient that way. Then all this sort of harps and tune percussion, which we'll obviously be using in a Christmas vibe. Well, I don't know, what does Christmas action music sound like? Then we're into all the miscellaneous stuff and sort of ethnic stuff and pianos and choirs. I've got a range of choirs from VSL and Orchestral Tools and Sonic Couture and 8DO. And Epic Percussion, we mentioned. What else? Oh yes, strings, yes. So we've got solo strings, Abbey Road orchestral strings, which is violins and cellos at the moment, BBC strings, then some sort of things which don't fit anywhere else, like Albion and Evo strings, Berlin strings, Spitfire chambers. I mean, look, it goes on and on. I know. I've got lots of stuff. Why do I need all this in one template? Because quite often things don't fit. You know, a sample library just works in one particular place. This is so hot with this on. And then it just doesn't somewhere else. So I'm very lucky to have all these. A lot of these have been given to me by sample manufacturers, but I'm never paid to do anything. And we either review things because we like it, or we don't review things because we don't like it. But until I started doing the YouTube channel, I had spent eye-watering amounts of money on sample libraries. So I've paid my dues, so to speak. So there is quite a lot of stuff here. Now, what we're going to be doing today is writing a bit of Christmas action music, whatever that sounds like. Well, it certainly ain't going to be at 85.5 BPM. So let's start by upping that. We're looking at least 135. Can I imagine a Father Christmas chase at 135? These days, chase music got quicker. There you go, that sounds... Tell you what, let's just see. I think the only idea I really have had no ideas about this. I have had half an idea that maybe I'll go back to that. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I had that. Here you go. Go away, go away, go away. No, go on. Please go away. Please go away. I don't want you now. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this one, the bells, the sleigh bells, which I thought was rather good. It's good sleigh bell. We can just drop it in there, and then we can. How many BPM is that one? It'll say on the file actually. Let's have a little look. Okay, let's whiz him back to here. Turn on snapping so it snaps nicely. That's it. What is it? 95. Okay, so let us now. Where is he? Oh, it's gone. Come back. Oh, that's why. There we go. Right. No, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. There it is. Right. Okay, so it's set it for 189. Okay, that often happens. What it often does when you take it in from Splice or whatever, it doubles the BPM. So what's going to happen when I do this? Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? It's too fast. So let's try it back at 93. Reset this and see what happens, and then just make it work. That's better. Well, it sounds a little bit odd, but we're going to start with this and see what happens. There's an option, of course, which is I can use real sleigh bells. No. I tell you what, let's keep this in. Let's move it to orchestral perc. Let's find out if I've got any. Now, the reason I have all these things and disabled and all the rest of it is, and I don't actually have everything in, as you can probably see. One of the reasons I do this is because it makes it so much easier. If I want to add an extra track in, as I do now, all I can do is, first of all, turn it on. Then I can duplicate it. And once duplicated, I can then change the sound to whatever I want. And I know all the routing and everything is going to be right because it's duplicating all the track settings as well. So this is going to, it's BBC Symphony Orchestra. Do they have sleigh bells? I doubt it somehow, don't you? Tenor drum, tuis, no triangle. I didn't think so. Okay, I wonder if Pro has got sleigh bells. No. In a nutshell, no. So I'm going to have to go somewhere else to find my sleigh bells. Who would have sleigh bells? VSL have sleigh bells. VSL has everything. So what am I looking for? Synchron player. Okay. We're going to get into this in a minute. It's just taking a while to get going. To synchron harp, synchron player. Right. Let's get the synchron player up. Discard. Let's get it in. Okay. Up you come. Synchron collections, percussion. Let's go here. Cymbals, drums, metal, bells. Do you think it's going to be in this? Jingle bells! You got to love the Viennese coming up with crisp. Oh, look at that. Got a choice. That might help. It's quite soft at the moment, but I'll sort that out. Actually, I'll sort that out on the big one. Right. What I can use that for is on the downbeat, just to give it a little bit of edge. Edge to sleigh bells. What are you talking about, Guy? Okay, let's see how that works. I think there may be a quantization thing to do here. Getting the timing of sleigh bells is surprisingly difficult, actually. Okay, that's all right. That's working. Right. Right. Let me just turn the click off because I know how irritating that is when you play it back. Right. And... Right. We've got something going here. Now I'm going to save my work. Save my work. By project. Let's go into Happy Christmas. Make a new folder called Action Christmas. There we go. And open this and go Action Christmas. Right. That'll do. And save it off. Right. Now, I'm going to go straight in with, I need to work quite fast because you're not going to sit there for hours and hours and hours, are you? You're going to, even stuffed with turkey as you are. Right, let me unleash good old Cubase's secret weapon, which is, dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're going to go. Which is step time. So that worked out rather well, to be absolutely honest. I wasn't expecting it to do as well as that. What else are we going to add into this? Does that make bit of pizzicato make it Christmassy? It's getting there. I'm going to have to turn the click on again. Okay, so far so good. Right, what have I just done? Now what sometimes happens is this. You end up compensating without meaning to for the latency, so they all just slip off the grid. And what you do is you pick the whole lot up, every single note, before you even think about quantizing it, and you move it back closer to the grid. Then when you quantize, they all go to the right place. Right, how about, are you going to get into the epic percussion now, Guy? That doesn't sound very Father Christmassy. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this is right. I think just accents. I can't see any place in this for big. Nope, not yet. Stop! What's going on? Did I tell you to go? I don't think I told you to go. You just behave yourself. Maybe this is the spirit He's not happy being left outside in the rain, and so you know who is messing with my controls. Right. This is damage 2. Okay. Needs more pace. It's not fast enough yet. Tell you what, it needs a big whoosh into that front as well. There. Albion runs. That's the one. Okay, and we can add a harp gliss to that. Festive harp gliss to go with the festive woodwind run. BBC, no, where's me harp glisses? What do we want, major or minor? Minor, probably. That kind of thing. Ready? Let's see. Needs a bit earlier than that, obviously. Okay. It's also going to need a bit of a reverse cymbal or something into there, to be honest, as well. It's not quite there yet. What am I going to use? Some Christmas piatti. Piatti is the posh word for cymbal use smashed together. Let's go with these boys. Come on, you can do it. So what I'm looking to do is just that, render it to audio, reverse it, and then hey presto. Now, I mean, the way I do this that quickly, I can't quite show you actually, but maybe. Here, do you see here? This is a Stream Deck, and Stream Deck, I just have a button for each function I use all the time. And reversing things, normalizing things, rendering to audio, all those sort of things I just use day in, day out. And so I stick them on a button and it saves forever. That's better. See what I mean? It just gives it that little edge. Started a bit later so it doesn't start by itself. Right. Now, okay, where are we going with this? Now, there's two ways I can do with this. I can treat this as a sort of John Williams-esque action cue with lots of big runs and things like that in it. What do you think of that, Arnold? Ah, okay. Or I can go more die-hard, kind of more straight action with a little Christmassy thing on the side. What do you think of that? Right. Somewhere between the two. Okay, so. Okay, so if I'm going to do this, what are you setting yourself up for? Okay. Okay. There's a lot to do. There's a lot in this. Let's go to something dead reliable. Now let's a lot. Let's have a look at what we got going on here. Are we going to use shorts? I think we're actually going to use shorts rather than... There's several ways of doing runs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes the only way of knowing what feels right is to experiment. So let's go in. Now, okay, so if we're going to go for... whatever I set the quantize to is what the size of the note is going to... So if I want 6 per... Let's go. Come on, come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not fast enough. It's quite a nice effect actually, but not fast enough. I'm going to do 16 triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all right. It's all right. It's not, you know, I was going to be super fussy about this, frankly, it's not quite right. But now, okay, look, it's close enough to right close enough for jazz. Let's nudge that one that way. Actually, if I just line it up like that, I just want to get this to fit a bit better. Be good if, okay. Now, how do we feel about this as a sound? I'm not all there yet. I'm going to try. Let's move it up to legato. And then there's some tweaks I need to do to this to make sure that this works. So we want regular legato, performance legato, agile legato for speed, vibrato, you know, doesn't really come into it, normal attack, fast attack, there we go. See if it sounds any good. This is... that ain't bad. It's quiet at the moment, but it's not going to be quiet for long. Okay, where is it? Let's find it. Here we go. Where is it? Where's the duality strings? Duality violin. That one there. There we go. Let's whack it up. Turn up the gain a bit. Come on. Okay, let's go from there. Turn it down a bit, too much now. It's not bad, it's not bad. And now we've got that going. We can punish the poor old flutes, which they always get roped into doing this kind of thing. And I might whack them up an octave. then we're going to stop the run there. We could double it with a piccolo. Is that playable? Why do I care? It's samples, because if you write something which is not playable, it sounds weird. It's playable of our flute because it's flute are capable of almost insane acts of bravery. I'm just going to stick with that. I think that'll do. Now, when we get to this bit, in comes the brass. Ba-ba-bam. Okay. Let me introduce you to my new best friend. Ba-ba-bam is one of the hardest things to do with brass samples. And, you know, when we're going, we wanted to go ba-ba-bam on that downbeat. It's something which brass samples just don't do particularly well. But I have one of the, where is it? A flatus brass is pretty good at it. So we don't want the percussion at the moment. We want the flatus brass, there we go. What is this going to be? Horns or, here we go. We're going to go in with the trombones. Ba-ba-bum. And again, I'm going to whack in, where is it actually? Where am I going? I know it's the wrong note in the chord. You could watch me. You could sit here and watch me for another half hour, faff about with that, or we can just agree to call it quits. And okay, so we want. Doesn't really matter where it is because I'm going to move them around. Okay, so. Ba-ba-ba. 1, 2, 3, ba-ba-ba-ba. Actually, ba-ba-ba-bam is better, isn't it? Right, and then we're going to put a marcato note on that, and then we're going to go and add some horns to the top of that by going bonk, and then we're going up there, and then we're going to whack that up an octave, and now we're going to have ba-ba-ba on 2. Okay, now we want to follow through with some marcatos. Yes. Who's marcatos? Well, it's action, so we go with Tom. Because Tom's, here we go. Oh, trumpets marcato, that is. Okay, trombones sforzando, that'll do. I think. Nope, that's not right. Let's have a little listen. No, there we go. That's right. It's sforzando sustained. That's what you want. And we want the same with the horns. That's fine. Sforzando horns, but an octave up. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Right, from the top. Here we go. Okay, in comes first violins. Do, do, do. Whatever the tune's going to be. Tune in action? Well, a little one. Little tiny bit. Okay. Did I almost end up in... We did. Okay, let's add an octave to that so it feels symphonic and filmy. Now, strictly speaking, I should probably divide, if it was live players, you'd divide this differently because you want more numbers on the higher note. But I don't care because they're the same and it's samples. So I don't know if this is any good. Hang on. They're a bit on the loud side. Let's take them down a bit. Whoa. Okay, and we want some as we go up to the E flat. There we go. So that's working. Now we want more of those brass reps when we go to the E flat. Where do we go to the E flat? On that, is it there? Yeah, it is. So he's got ba ba ba. Now, question, do I go, or do I go da 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 dum? I'm always in two minds as to which way to do this. Do I go with the incoming or the outgoing? So in other words, do I go C or E flat? I quite like doing this. So even though technically it's not, okay, let's have a little look. Oh, maybe I've moved both of them. Good for me. Just check. Yeah, I have, good. So now we want more, but this time it's going to be a different chord. We're going to come in on something a bit more. No, not that. Okay, what I'm playing there is E flat with a suspended second in it. Okay, so there's the E flat and the B flat. I think that will do. Let's just see how it sounds. And we're gonna use some French horns. How many French horns do I want in my legato? Let's go 6. I'm not going 12, that's silly. I could do that, couldn't I? But I need to get the right articulation. I think marcato long or marcato short or staccato. Let's see if that works. God knows. That wasn't obviously where it was supposed to go. Where is it? 4, isn't it? That's it. Now again, I'm going to have to move all these around because they're all off the beat. a large part. We want quarter note. I think they're all in quarters. So we. That may need to be down an octave. Is this getting super loud? Let me just check. Hang on. Looks all right. Yeah, that kind of thing. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's just review, because when I could be here all night, and I think I've nearly done this, to be honest. But a bit more energy somehow when we go to the E flat. Do you know what? It needs some more of those string runs, I think. Oh, Guy, really? I thought you were giving those up for Christmas. Well, a bit late now, mate. Okay, so here we go. I could try them on the violas. So this one's going to be string runs in E flat. So let's paint in the empty things. Okay, so we want starting on downbeat of because and we're going to go back to 16th triplet. So we've got to think in 3s and 6s, okay? So we start down here because the viola starts on C below middle C, so that would be a perfectly comfortable place for it to sit. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, four, 5. What's that going to sound like? I have no idea. Do I need to copy that up and whack it up an octave as well? I have no idea if this is going to sound anything. I think it sounds all right, but it's a bit of a mess. Look, it's better than, or I do that and then I start that off there, so it's like a little cannon. Oh my. Maybe start even earlier. It's messy. I need this. This is why these things need a lot of work. And frankly, it's too fast. It's too fast. They'd kill me. That's not really. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Listen, let's have a little performance now. This is Christmas Chase. Okay, that's it, we're done. And so I hope you've enjoyed this little Christmas advent calendar type thing. From Arnold and me, out in the rain. Here we go. Look, oh my goodness gracious me. Look, we've really enjoyed this. It's been good fun. Poor old Arnold spent some time out here in the rain. But do remember, if you want to enter our Christmas draw, just drop your email into the box. There's the instructions underneath this, and you could win one of 10 interactive courses. Yes, Arnold, I know, how exciting is that? 10 interactive courses. It's one in, there's trailer music, there's video game music, sampled orchestration, introduction to mixing. You take your pick. And you get the full Discord community, the -1 projects, the interactive video, the whole thing. It's absolutely great. And if you're still up for buying yourself a little Christmas present, there is still a... Arnold's given up. There is still a store-wide sale on for the Christmas period. But this is it from Arnold and me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. And from Arnold and me, a very, very Merry Christmas.